Excuse me, I heard there's a doctor here.
Yes, that would be me.
My friend hasn't woken since she was attacked by a monster. She's asleep in the lightship outside. Would you please take a look at her?
Of course. I hope I can be of some assistance.
Perhaps we could help too?
You again.
Luz, your help would be most welcome.
Then take us to see your friend.
Sure thing.
You two again.
They're here to see you too, not just Alf, huh?
Alf?
Luz is the hierarch of Noirism. It's only natural that she be interested in the choices of the child of Isa.
Luz is the hierarch of Noirism?
Noirism is the religion that both North and South Noirisms were based on. Which would mean you're more important than the South Noirism Light Lord. Or the North Noirism Patriarch.
Noirism has pretty much died out. It was rumored that the hierarch had died. While formality would dictate that the hierarch be most powerful, in reality, the position holds no power.
That would seem to be the reality of it.
It will take some time to treat her. Please rest here today.
She's going to be fine. She's just mentally exhausted. Don't let her overdo it.
I'm sorry for all the fuss.
No, you've nothing to be sorry for. Before coming here, Lark, we passed through Bennett Nosh. It looked like the Aion Unit was leading a massive army towards Carbunculus.
The Aion Unit?
It would seem the Diva has her own doubts about the Aion Unit.
Huh?
You move in mysterious ways as usual, hierarch.
The child of Isa's choice cannot be shaken by someone else's speculation. I am merely helping to spread the child of Isa's view.
Come on, Lark. We have to get to Carbunculus.
Ryfia? Why is she always in such a hurry all the time?
If we leave her to it, she'll fly off by herself. Come on, we have to follow her.
Let's go.
Come on, we have to hurry to Carbunculus.
Before we do, I think you've got something to tell us.
Oh?
We were put in a lot of danger to help you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ryfia, you've been in a huge rush recently.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. That's why you ran off by yourself and got attacked by a monster.
I promise I won't do it again. I won't get in the way anymore.
Well, good, 'cause you are.
Lark, don't you think that was a little bit... I know. Don't you think I see that? You didn't choose me. I mean, Imaginosa. You were made to choose. You should be with Adele. That's how it should be.
What? Why are you bringing this up? Do we really have to have this talk?
I'm just an ignorant bumbler that gets in everyone's way. I led you around without knowing anything. I finally realized that. But it's too late now.
What? No! What I'm saying is that you're dragging us all along in your rush.
What you mean to say is that I'm just getting in your way. I thought I could think for us for a change, be useful, but it hasn't worked out at all. I've had enough. Just leave. Go be with Adele.
Ryfia.
Huh?
Stop, Lark! Just take it easy, okay?
Head for Carbunculus, Cecile. I'm worried about what the Aion Unit is up to.
Okay. Will do.
Well then, let's go and see if the Aion Unit is here.
Ryfia,
Coming!
if you think you're just going to get in the way, you can get off here.
Mr. Lark!
You too, Nico. If you want to run away, then fine. I'm not going to force you.
I'm coming with you. I couldn't imagine being with anybody else, Mr. Lark.
We'll see about that.
I should go. I'm sorry for all the problems I caused.
Ryfia, what are you saying? Lark is the child of Issa, isn't he? He's gathering Rogress to save the world from crystallization. Doesn't he have to deliver Imaginal's law to Issa? Lark, why don't you stop her?
It's her choice.
Then you are no longer the child of Issa who has chosen Imaginal's law.
I never really gave it much thought anyway. It's just like Alf said. I just thought I'd go with the flow and things would turn out fine. But now it's different. I can't just unconditionally believe in North Noirism. Before I choose a law, I have to know the truth about both of them.
Look at this from her perspective. How's the two of you getting upset going to help anything?
I'm not upset.
Yeah, you are.
So what does the grumpy little boy plan to do now?
Meet with the Aion Unit. If they're an assassin force, then the Republic and North Noirism must be related somehow. I need to find out the truth.
If that's what you want, so be it. Do you think it's okay to leave Ryfia, though?
Let's just go.
Wait! Come on, Mr. Lark!
I'm worried about Ryfia.
Me too. The less girls around, the lower my motivation.
That's the Aion Unit.
What's going on?
Let me go! Why are you arresting me?
Lady Douglas, you are under arrest for alleged treason.
Why? What have I done?
You plotted with the Empire to attack the singing ministry and assassinate the diva.
That's ridiculous. I don't know anything.
Go make your excuses in the Senate dungeon. Take her away.
They were in the thieves' hideout.
Yeah, it looks like they're from the Aion Unit too.
Hey, weren't they after Adele's pendant?
I guess they didn't want Adele to become the next diva. Samuel always was on the lookout for assassins, wasn't he?
So now what? They've taken Angie away.
This is a total frame job. The ministry was attacked by Alkinians.
Yeah. All you'd have to do, Ryfia, is testify on her behalf and... Oh. Huh.
So, look for Ryfia?
No. We'll head for Bennett Nash.
To call upon Patriarch Hosea's aid?
Yes. This may be our best chance to find out the truth. I want to know why Alf rejects Imaginal. Who's really being tricked here? I also want to find out what Hosea knows about the Aion Unit.
Hosea has a lot of questions to answer.
I doubt we'll get any straight answers out of him, but we may as well try.
Right. Let's go to Bennett Nash, then.
I am a diva. Nobody within the Republic has authority over me. Open the door.
Hosea is meditating. I can't let anybody in.
Since when has the Patriarch ranked higher than the diva?
Isn't the diva's mission to guide the child of Issa? Until you fulfill that mission, you're not going to see Hosea.
Ryfia.
I'll be back.
Guess the Patriarch isn't seeing visitors right now. I'll try and find out why the Aion Unit has the place sealed off.
I'll go snoop around a bit too. Let's meet at the inn.
Me too, me too!
I'm
Just go kill some time, Nico. I'm going to talk with Ryfia.
Yes, sir!
You came all the way here by yourself? You aren't hurt, are you?
What's it matter to you?
I'm not allowed to be worried about you? I'm sorry about before. I know you're trying to understand things all alone, but the talk about Adele just came to my head and...
No, I'm sorry. I've caused so much trouble for everybody.
Did you come here to see Hosea?
Yes, but you saw how that turned out. I'm so ashamed of myself. I could just die.
Ashamed? Of what?
I'm a diva. A diva is supposed to be respected by everyone in the Republic. But nobody actually listens to what I say. Now I finally understand. I thought being a diva made me special, but I'm useless. I was pretending to be this grand diva without realizing it. That's why I'm ashamed of myself.
Ryfia.
I didn't understand anything. I was taught that imaginal is good and real is evil, and that I should search for the child of Isa. I never doubted for a moment. But why did Alf choose Real's law? And what's the Aion Unit really for? Hosea and Walter, Ignacy were hiding things from me.
So you came here to the cathedral?
Yes. I didn't have any real evidence that Imaginal's law is just. What an idiot I was! I have no proof at all.
I do.
What?
You said it yourself. You'd be sad if the world was crystallized. You said that you want to protect our beautiful world with me. Am I wrong to think that has nothing to do with being a diva?
No, you're right.
Then let's protect this world together. I don't care about all this diva and God stuff anyway. If the world's gonna be crystallized, then we gotta stop it. If we need Rogress, then we'll find him. But I'm not doing it as the child of Isa. I'm doing it as a person, so I can survive.
But I'll just get in the way. I don't know anything. My diva status is just a fancy title.
I didn't know anything either. I wasn't even bothering to learn. But it's never too late. Let's learn together, Ryfia. We still have time.
It's not too late for me either. You want me to help you, just as myself? As Ryfia?
We can support each other. You help us with things we can't do. And if you've got a problem, we can pitch in, okay?
You've been supporting me this whole time. Now it's my turn.
Good. Then join us.
Thank you, Lark.
You're lucky. You were gonna get a taste of Cecile's iron fist if you didn't bring Ryfia back.
Yeah, how about you save that for someone else?
I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused. I won't get in your way again, I promise.
Man, I'm glad you're back, Ryfia. With only the minimal lady around, we were pretty much out of that feminine touch.
Did you say what I think you just said?
Man, if you think you get in the way, then I must be like a lead weight around here. So don't let it bother you. Okay, Ryfia?
You probably should let it bother you, Nico.
Ryfia, sometimes you can't find answers on your own. Why not try to have a little more faith in Lark and the others?
Yes, you're right. I'll trust in them, and you, Mr. Rastin.
Well, I hope to be worthy of that trust.
So, did you find out anything about the Aion Unit?
It looks like Ignacy gave the order for the cathedral to be blocked off. Supposedly, it's to protect the Patriarch from rebels.
Doesn't look like they'll let their guard down anytime soon.
If we don't hurry, they'll execute Angie as a traitor.
What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't know? Well...
Something's going on here. Hosea and Ignacy have got to be hiding something.
Hey, why don't we just bust in there?
You want to take on the Aion Unit?
Well, we aren't getting anywhere like this, are we?
It's a bit drastic, but I'm up for it.
All right. We're fighting our way in.
Eee! That sounds scary.
Don't you even think about running, Nico.
Hey, look at that!
Feel the wrath of Garcia style!
They've fainted.
We'll be caught if we hang around here. Let's get going.
Right.
Who goes there?
Intruders!
Intruder? I thought you were the mighty hero Cecile.
I don't know. I kind of like being called an intruder. It has a nice ring to it.
If you say so.
Should we call you that from now on?
Enough chit-chat. Get in there.
Looks like Hosea isn't here. Can you think of anywhere else he might be, Ryfia?
No. I heard that Hosea stays in the praying hall unless he's performing ceremonies.
Who's there?
Intruders!
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 Huh?
Over here.
Diva and the child of Esau? What is the meaning of this?
Hosea, drop the treason charges against Lord Douglas's wife, Angie.
That's impossible, Diva. According to Ignacy's report,
The singing ministry was attacked by Okinians. I was there.
someone as pure and innocent as you may not understand this. But those were Empire fools dressed up as Olkinians.
Hosea, you want to save the world through Imaginal's law, don't you?
Of course, that's...
If you don't release Angie, then do you mind if we lend our powers to Real's law instead?
What nonsense is this?
Answer me, Hosea.
All right, I'll order the Aion Unit to drop all charges at once. Just promise me you won't do anything rash. Real's law will lead to the destruction of this land. Crystallization will destroy the planet and everything that lives on it.
So what does Imaginal's law do? I was taught that it would protect the land of the divine race. Is that true?
Of course. Imaginal's law leads to the creation of a world for the humans to live in. There's no deception here. North Noirism was founded to work towards that new world.
Patriarch, how does using the Aion Unit for assassinations come into all this?
What are you talking about?
I can bear witness that the Aion Unit, as QED, conspired with the Senate to assassinate any opposition.
Rumors of that have reached my ears, yes. But this is the first time I've heard about QED. If that's true, then you should ask Ignacy about it.
Playing dumb, huh?
We're not gonna get anywhere with these questions.
We have to worry about rescuing Angie first, Lark.
Ryfia,
Anyway, Diva, I will order Lord Douglas's widow to be released.
Please hurry.
he disappeared?
A hologram, just as I suspected.
Hologram? What's that?
Oh, you don't know?
It's like an illusion. A person may be far away, but it can seem like he's right here with us.
Is it some kind of magic?
You could probably do it with magic, but there's also a machine that can do it.
Wow. That's amazing.
Shouldn't we go after Hosea?
There's no way for us to know if Hosea is telling the truth or not. Or is there?
Not really.
Unless we can find something more convincing.
Sounds like you don't believe anything the Patriarch says.
I don't know who to believe.
Oh, I know what you mean. That guy's bad news, no doubt about it.
Being a hero is all about trust. You can't judge things from appearances alone.
You always judge things by their appearances, Serge. Especially women.
Of course I do, my minimal lady. Girls are all about appearances.
Well, it doesn't matter if Hosea speaks the truth or not. It doesn't change the fact that the Aion Unit still has Angie. Which means that there must be something for them to gain by framing her.
If Angie is freed, we might understand what they have to gain.
Hosea might break his promise. Why don't we go to the Senate dungeon and see for ourselves? If Ryfia is with us, we should at least be able to see Angie.
Agreed.
Oh dear. I don't exactly have fond memories of the place.
Right. Let's get to the Senate dungeon.
I'd like to see Lord Douglas's widow, Angie. She's being held in the Senate dungeon.
I'm terribly sorry, Diva, but I can't let you.
Huh?
Huh? Why?
She's to be executed this evening.
What? The Patriarch ordered her release.
If the order hasn't arrived yet, it may never come at all.
They're executing her now? That's a little too fast, isn't it?
What's that?
Intruder! There's an intruder in the dungeon! Seal off all the exits!
Ha!
What?
It takes skill to do that properly.
Wow, Ryfia! You go, girl!
Don't praise her, you idiot. Ryfia, what were you thinking?
Sorry, but there's not much time left until the execution. There's no point waiting for the order to arrive.
Does that mean we're going to save Angie now?
Why not? It's all or nothing.
We don't have much of a choice.
Saving people requires sacrifice.
That doesn't sound very heroic.
Ryfia, are you sure?
Yes, very.
Okay, let's do this.